Hey there, I want to show you two quick exercises that you can use to kind of give you a little bit more strength on your left hand, a little bit more dexterity, and a little bit more finger independence, which is a very valuable ability to have as you're starting to learn soloing and scales and even just playing chords. It's always good to have mobility and independence with your fingers. And these were exercises that my classical guitar teacher in college showed me years ago. And I've showed these to students on their first lesson for years. It's very simple. The first one's very simple. It's just four consecutive frets, and you can start at the first fret on the first string and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hit 4 again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go backwards. And then we're just going to go up a fret and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. And so on and so forth. Now you can go all the way up if you want, all the way up to say the 12th fret if you want. Depends on how long it takes you to get there. You could, if it's really difficult for you, you could just skip and do like the first fret and then jump up to the 3rd fret, to the 5th fret, 7th fret, and 9th fret if you want to do that. The other thing you might want to do, if you're getting it down, you can come back down like this. You could stay in the 1st fret. If that's too hard, you could also start at the 5th fret. So if you can't quite get your fingers spread out that much, you could start on the 5th fret and do that for a few days, even for a few weeks, and then slowly work your way down the fretboard. You also are going to want to go down the strings, so you do 2nd and 3rd string and 4th string. And so literally you could go up and down all 6 strings, and it might take you quite a while to do that. But you could skip a couple frets every time if you wanted to do it a little faster, and not spend too much of your practice time doing just a simple kind of mundane exercise. It is an exercise, however, that you could do while you're watching TV or whatever. However, if you've got other people in the room, you might want to do it on an electric guitar. The other thing, the right hand during that, I was just using a pick and I was going all down strokes. Okay, and so really you don't want to think too much. You don't want to make too much work for your right hand. You want it to be almost to the point where you don't even have to think about your right hand and you're just working on your left hand. However, if this is getting to be easier for you, then what you can do with your picking hand is you can alternate and go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can start to do alternating picking and working that at the same time, so you're working on two skills at once. And then if you have that down, you can put the pick down if you want to work on your right hand picking. And to be honest, this was kind of the reason my guitar teacher showed me this exercise, because he really wanted me to work on all the possible variations on my right hand, which would be like index middle, or middle index, or index ring, or ring index, or I would do a middle, which is hard, middle ring, like that. So you could bring that element of it if you wanted to work on your right hand as well, and that will help you down the road with finger picking and all that kind of stuff. Okay, the second exercise is a little bit more difficult, but it's a very important one, because oftentimes what we do is we tend to be, a lot of times, especially soloists, a lot of great soloists only use 3 fingers. But if you only use 3 of your 4 fingers, you're missing out on 25% of your fingers. So this exercise is kind of designed to help you, and this one really helped me, because I used to tuck my pinky away. It used to just kind of automatically kind of tuck away like this when I was playing. And what this exercise did was it trained my pinky to stay out and available. So when I was soloing, it would be there where I needed it. Okay, so I want to have that pinky available. Okay, so here's the exercise. It's 1 to same 4 frets. We're still just going to do 4 frets, and we can start 1st fret, 1st string. 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. And then you go up a fret and do it again. 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. So you can see the exercise is working the pinky, is doing 50% of the work. And so what it does is it helps to train that pinky just to stay there, stay available. Hard to talk and do it at the same time. All the way up to 12, back down. Ah. Okay, and then you do it on the second string if you want. Or you could skip and go to the third string and go up. And you don't have to do every string, but you know, it is good to get these down here because it'll also help you train to keep your thumb behind the neck. And it's just a simple exercise, like I said. You can do it while you're watching TV once you have it down. You can do it, you know, without having to think about it too much, and just make it kind of a mindless part of your exercise, of your practice time. Okay, so I hope that helps. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will have more tips coming. I've got more of my viewer suggested tips. I've got more of those for new beginners, and that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.